São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, Laboratório.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Checking out the 76ers, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. And with some time here to spare, let's talk leadership in the NBA. Kenny, who would you say are the best leaders on the floor in the league?
Wow. Well, obviously, the great Tim Duncan in the San Antonio Spurs with his leadership with Greg Popovich. They're the top of the list. You know, I also like Kevin Durant. You know, Kevin Durant's leadership is probably unparalleled.
The starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At small forward, Robert Covington. At shooting guard, Jody Meeks. At the other guard position, Tony Roten. At center, Nerlens Noel. At center, Jahlil Okafor. The head coach of the visiting team is the visiting team head coach. And now, the starting lineup. At the point guard position, at 6'0" number 0, Isaiah Cannon. At power forward, 7 feet 1 inch, number 6, Kristaps Porzingis. In the middle, at 7'0", number 8, Robin Lopez. And at forward at 6'8" from Syracuse, number 7, Carmelo Anthony. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'5", number 32, Freak. The head coach of your home team. Ladies and gentlemen, your New York Knicks. Standing 6'5", number 32, Freak.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche Latina in the NBA. An annual tradition celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sideline.
Nice game, huh?
We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans. They've handled this matchup nicely so far, up 2-0 in the season series.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Tony Roten out there with Jody Meeks. Then there's Okafor. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Noel in at the 4 spot. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to catch a up with the head coach of the 76ers. Coach told me they're hoping to overcome the problems a player like Carmelo Anthony presents to defenses. He said Melo's combination of strength, size, and skill set make it very difficult to keep him from scoring each trip down the floor. What he is hoping for is to throw different looks at Melo to keep him out of his rhythm and to try to work from there.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Porzingis following the basket by Tony Roten. Here's the machine. 20 points for him last game against Dallas.
And, of course, you cannot forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire complexion of that game.
Now here's Roten following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Meeks passes to Noel. Here's Roten. And that one comes up a bit short. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Roten. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Dallas.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
Yeah, the level of energy they had, guys, in the win wasn't matched by their opponents, and that rebounding difference, I think, was indicative of that.
The three from Anthony. Again, the miss by Anthony. The 76ers off to a slow start. They trail by 3, this game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Roten kicks to Noel, and he gets the bucket. Noel's got his first points in this one.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Pass to the machine.
Vallahi donma niye var ben de anlamadım Mücahit. Bağlantınız değişiyor galiba sürekli.
6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. There's Ken with the 3. The shot no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Roten. That's good. He's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Görüntü kalitesi mi bozuk? Donma mı oluyor?
The pass to the machine. Dishes it to Kenny and stolen by Roten. Here's Meeks, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And so Meeks.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's the machine. With the shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Roten. 6 points for him. That's good. Roten's got 8 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Outside Anthony. Here's the machine. Kicks it to Lopez. Porzingis passes to Cannon. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Vallahi mikrofon kulaklığı var zaten. Zannetmiyorum o kadar şey olacağını.
And the 76ers get it back. And Noel kicks to Meeks. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 3. Here's the machine. Cannon, the pass to Porzingis. Here's the machine. He's going by Meeks. It's good. Nice touch there from the machine.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in
Biraz
there
daha
and
kıstım bakalım.
challenging them like
Olacak mı
he
şimdi
did.
ama?
But boy, that was a nice job.
You know what? His finishing ability
Atsana ya.
not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Zamanında atladı İpnator.
Here's Roten. That's good. Basket number 5 on a
Philadelphia
5-for-8 night shooting.
He is just tearing it up this court. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Here's the machine.
Hadi bunu engelle de göreyim.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Hala çınlama var mı?
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas.
And
Spacing.
Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
Namussuz TT-Net işte.
76ers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Embiid the screen.
Allah Allah. Ah.
Meeks, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's the machine. 8 points for him. Lopez a screen. Here's the machine. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. The machine's got 10 points.
You can just see the passion and love with which
Arkadaki
he
ses
plays the
derken
game.
Mücahit.
You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates, and when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Some nice passing by
Boşa salladım.
with the steal. Now here's Roten. He's got 10. Passes it to Noel. 11 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And now we'll get a perspective here on the
Allah Allah,
hustle
enteresan
game,
ya.
how
Arkadaki
it's been
sesler.
going for the 76ers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display
At
here has
all,
caught
yeah.
him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Covington comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's the machine. 10 points for him. Now the dish to Cannon.
Sana laf yetiştireceğim diye yeniliyorum zaten.
5 to shoot.
Alırım bunlar ya.
From deep three-point range, and the call will be against Robin Lopez. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there.
3 top kaybıyla başladık zaten.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mahinmi's checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Porzingis. And it's a Flalo in for Cannon. Philadelphia also making some changes. Copeland's checked in, and it's Marshall in for Jody Meeks. Noel against Williams, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Let's see how the 76ers have performed over the last few weeks. 3rd in opponent offense, 4th in opponent shooting percentage. And you know what? They're also in the top half of the league in scoring second chance points. There's room for improvement there, but I don't think they're too disappointed with what they've done in that area so far.
And you talk about their ranking in terms of opponents' points per game. They really stifle teams. I mean, they eliminate the easy runouts in transition, and they force you to play 5-on-5 and take difficult shots.
That's good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now Marshall. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Marshall.
Valla Philadelphia şu anda oynayabileceğin en iyisini oynuyor.
Here's the machine. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. The machine's got 12 in the game.
He can't miss.
Şimdi biraz sağlam defans yaparız, hallederiz.
He is scorching out there, flame throwing.
Embiid with the screen on a follow. The drive by Jackson. Embiid. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. New York's gone just 1 of 4. A follow outside. He feeds it to Williams. Anthony, the pass to the machine. Outside Williams. And here's a follow for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers lead. Jackson dishes to Marshall.
Ya oyunun ipneliği işte. Normalde Philadelphia şu oyundaki en zayıf takımlardan biri. Bazen böyle zayıf takıma şey işte. Oyun sırrı zorluk kazansın diye ipnelik yapıyorlar. Ejder biraz bekle yavrum. At onu.
The machine passes to a follow. Here's the machine. There's the screen.
Ah bir de girseydi be. Mücahit gördü mü ankle breaker'ı? Diğer öptü adam da basket atamadım.
Looking for his first basket still in this one. Shoots from 12. Some solid defense from the machine.
Ah selam izle.
Out to the wing. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Take a look at what the machine's been doing. He's already got 12 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
Arkadaşlar birinci çeyrek bitsin. Çıkayım bugün. Division'a geçeceğiz. Division'a devam ederiz. Yarın da maça kaldığım yerden devam ederim. Division'ı herkesi izlemeye davet ederim. Ben de yeni başladım. Arkadaşım Ejder var. Onunla ilerleyeceğiz. Düne göre daha zevkli bir oyun çıkar diye düşünüyorum. Çünkü oyun tek başına çok zevkli değil ama keop mücadelede hayli zevkli.
And Marshall kicks to Jackson.
Vay ipnet o.
He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Philadelphia's gone over 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Marshall dishes to Grant. 11 feet away. No good. Excellent D there from Williams. The Knicks shooting 47% here so far. pick by Williams. Here's the machine. New York, no good.
Yok, bugün NBA'de kötüyüz ya. Devam etmek zaten şey açısından da iyi. Oyun açısından.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Marshall hits them both. Knicks trail by 4. The pass to the machine.
Ulan rastgele girdi ya.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot.
Neyse arkadaşlar, yarın NBA'ye devam ederiz. Birazdan Division'da görüşmek üzere. Kaydedip çıkalım. Hı.